everybody! Welcome back to Northernlion Plays Crusader Kings to the Old Gods. We have actually, for once, found ourselves in a relatively safe, if not absurd, position as Scotland. We hold several counties, more than we did at the start of the last episode. I mean, in fact, we hold this entire Kingdom of Ireland, which we didn't hold in the last episode. England is in upheaval, which is always good for us, as we continue our quest to try to form Britannia here. And we hold this weird little Spanish kingdom down here, which I basically just want to trade, like, 1 for 1. Can I trade you this for maybe York or something? And then I could have a sweet little schism in the English. Anyway, that's not important right now. What is important is that, you know, our king's getting old. We should not have a succession crisis. Please tell me that our king, who is 55, he is 16, or sorry, 7. If he can live for another 9 years to get to be 16, he'll be 64. How's our wife doing? 33. You old dog, you. Anyway, I don't want a regent, which is the thing. So as long as we can wait till our king is, or our heir is like 16, 15, 16, he should be able to act on his own, because regents can do all sorts of things that I don't necessarily like. But for now, first things first, in our court and to find a new vassal. What about this guy? Thorbjorn, great name. Not, well, he's honest, which I like, but also not ambitious. So we will grant him the County of Chester. Congratulations, I worked very hard for that one. Treat it right, please. Now, let's see what's going on with our vassals in here. This dude hates us because we stole his kingdom away from him. Probably a good reason as any, honestly. This guy hates us too, but he's gonna die soon. And honestly, his son, not that angry with us. I'd be angry too if I had to come home to this every morning. Every morning? I don't know where he works. Probably works from home. It's a great job, really, being a vassal or a duke. What do we lack here? Let me think about this. Everything's good. He accepted our request, so we're just going to basically wait for this war in England to kind of shake out, and in the meantime, why don't we build some provincial improvements in lands that we own? Like, for example, this one right here. We should be able to build maybe mustering grounds. It gives us an extra 110 infantry, or, you know, 45 pikemen, or a city shipyard, which would give us more, what was I going to say? That would give us more galleys, which would allow us to have some kind of navy, but I'm never good with the navy. What about this town right here? What's going on here? Oh, we can build a church town. That'll give us increased tax income, which I like. What are some other territories that we own here? County of... Heir to the County of Santiago. It scares the shit out of me, but anyway. Let's look for some more counties that I own here. There's probably a faster way to do this, but what can I say? I am not a clever man. We can build a city guard, which would give us more pikemen, a university, which would give us increased technology bonus. Cost us a ton of money, though. Sure, you know what? Let's build a militia training ground. It's going to cost us some money. And we'll build one more improvement in a county we own. Maybe. I just recently took Fife, right? Fife over here? Yes, okay. So let's build something in Fife. Maybe a church town for increased tax income. Okay, so the provincial improvements, good investment. It's going to take us a while to see huge benefits from that, but that's okay. And you know what else we should do? Why not buy indulgence for our sins? Cost us probably 168 gold, but it will increase our piety and I think give us a better relationship with the church. And what is our relationship with the church right now? Man, things are going crazy down here. It's actually... I say this knowing that it'll be a little bit offensive at first, but I don't mean it that way. There's a danger of kind of the Islamic threat forming a united front here, which is kind of surprising, assuming they're not doing that much infighting with one another here. That would drastically change the course of history, especially, you know, from the year 1000 and beyond. Anyway, which is where we are. Pope Innocent II, great beard, man, I gotta say. He's 45 opinion of us. Sure, you know what? Why not request indulgence for our sins? Let's see if he is interested in hearing us out. In the meantime, we'll wait for these sieges to get our territory back. The Holy Father has granted us absolution. Glory to God. Gives us 25 piety and increased opinion. Or piety has its prices, but it's really too much. No, of course we'll do that. So that was a high price to pay for a little bit of extra piety, but that's all right. Maybe that was not the best idea, but that's okay. Why don't we hold a feast just for fun? Because basically we're not really doing anything else at the time, so we might as well just have a good time. No feast is complete without boar meat. Who will get the prestigious task of hunting and slaying the boars needed for the feast? I will hunt them myself. 5% chance he gets wounded, but it does improve his stewardship and marshal for a while. We can send out the marshal himself, which would improve his opinion of us. Let's do it ourselves. There's only a 1 in 20 chance we get wounded, so It's a fun time. We get a little bit of a stat bonus. And now, because our stewardship is higher, we can actually hold one more county. So maybe I want to try to revoke it from a lowly vassal, and we'll be able to get some more tax income. The conjurer produced a rabbit from a hat that made a handkerchief change color from brown to red, and then he simply vanished from the room, only to knock on the door a few seconds later. You must perform my feast. Absolutely. 25 gold for that kind of magic. It's like the David Blaine of the era. The best part about preparing a feast is deciding what food stuff to serve. I must purchase venison, boar, and duck, spices, wine and ale, honey for desserts, cheeses, and perhaps even a swan or peacock. Spend lavishly on food. 25 gold. Who cares, man? I'm making money. Fat stacks due to the holdings I have. All right, so we invite everybody. When I opened the door, I saw no one, but as I stepped aside to close in, a group of acrobats cartwheeled, somersaulted, and tumbled in. They performed all sorts of tricks, and everyone watching exploded into applause. Sure, hire them up. Everybody was talking about the musicians. Hire them up. I'm spending like hundreds of golds here. Whoa. Dear King Marcus I, I thank you for your invitation, but I will not be able to attend your feast. In fact, I refuse to set foot in the same castle as you. Respectfully, Oder. Well, I don't like you either, Oder. You're missing out. I got acrobats, musicians, David Blaine. King Marcus the Wise has inherited the county of Santiago. Well, I guess I am administering that now, so I don't need to revoke anything. I was expecting the damage to the highest tower in Sudreyar when the head of the Northern Lioness appeared outside the window 50 meters above the ground. What should I do with this curious child? Curiosity has never killed anyone. What are the odds of wounded and maimed are 15%. Brave is really good, right? Honest is okay, but brave is great. Teach her a lesson. 80% chance she gains maimed. I don't like that. 20% chance she dies. Forbid her. She can become deceitful. Let's give it a try. She has gained the honest trait. Could have been worse. All right, the guests have arrived. Let's see how this works out for us. They should be pleased with me. I should unpause this here. The more wine Yalava drank, the more and louder she talked about, and she fell face first on her plate. The servants discreetly removed Yalava from the table and took her to a bedchamber. Okay, so I don't like her as much anymore. I mean, yeah, at least hold your liquor. I don't care how much you drink. All right, everybody leaves. Diplomacy and general opinion is substantially higher for like the next year. That's pretty good. The dancers worked out well for us, so we got another bonus as a result of them. Let us. How long does our truce go with England? I'm just trying to see here. We have like very transient bonuses here. I thought I could see on like the diplomacy menu. Why do I always forget where this is? There it is. Okay, so we have a truce until 1007. I don't like that at all. 1 second here. I'll be back in just an instant. Alright, sorry about that. I need to get a drink of water. My voice was starting to kill me there. We have huge truces, which I don't like. Is England still in crazy wars? With Cornwall? No. Bedford and Northampton in the Northamptonian conquest of Suffolk. I wonder if I could start getting claims on lands like this. Like, for example, Durham. We can't declare war because we don't have a casus belli. We could get one, though, by fabricating a claim. I mean, we already fabricated a claim on Lancaster, right? Like, if we declared war, obviously it would be a truce breaker, which would cost us more prestige than I'm comfortable losing. But since we already have a claim, why don't we try to get the claim on... well, I guess we should go straight for Cumberland. But we could take Durham at the same time and then get sort of continuous borders. I don't know. Let's take our spy master here for a second. Or, sorry, our chancellor, and have him fabricate claims in Durham, because he's a pretty good... He's a masterful diplomat. Is there anyone better? Yes, actually, this guy is better. Let's appoint him instead. And we'll have him fabricate claims. 15% chance annually is pretty good. I mean, I'm going straight for Durham because they're independent, so I might be able to take them out. Kent is also making inroads here in southern England, which is interesting. But anyway, we're just letting some time go by now. Because there's not really that much more for me to do until I am ready to launch another bit of war. I can't believe we didn't manage to kill this guy. Let's cancel this and... what kind of plots do we have here? Mostly just revoking counties, killing our own wife. Probably not a good idea. We have another 9 years until we can attack England again. So I wonder if that'll change if our son dies. Or sorry, if we die and we become our son. I wonder if we don't have the truce anymore. My son Northernlion is a charitable little rascal. He just gave his newest toy to the smith's son. He is turning out well. Is charitable good? Yes, it is. It's very good indeed. So let's let some more time go by here. I really want to take Lancaster and Cumberland if possible. In the meantime, I suppose we could fight some wars in Spain, but I really don't want to do that. Okay, our domain size is too big now, which means I'm going to be giving up Santiago to somebody. What about this guy? He is ancient. He is ambitious, so I don't want to give it to him, actually. But he has no kids and he's old. Maybe that's actually acceptable in this case. But it's probably not worth the risk. What about this guy? He's 16. He does not look 16, I'll give you that. He's humble, though. He's got a good head on his shoulders. Congratulations, you are the new leader of the Doomed County down there. So again, we are going to let some more time go by. I wonder if I could start declaring war on Kent. I mean, what's going on in Kent right now? She's at war with Northampton and England. So I think that those counties might actually become part of England again once this war is over. But if I can take this opportunity to, you know, finagle a couple of extra counties out of England, I would be psyched. Alright, I don't like this. We've discovered a plot where Refer Pontefract seeks to kill Prince Northernlion of Scotland. That's real bad. Please stop that. Thank you very much. His only ambition is to get married. How sad is that? I mean, it's not sad like, oh, this guy's not good with the ladies. It's more sad like, seriously, dude, you're like old and trying to kill a 10-year-old boy. That's like some serious supervillain shit. Alright, we have... I thought I saw like some kind of condition pop up. Nope. What about our weak claims? Oh, we have here. Arranged marriage. Not interested. Okay, the good burghers of Glasgow. We already had this one once before. We are going to flatter and soothe him so that hopefully he forgets about this whole tax thing. What are our claims like right now? County of York for somebody else, though. This is the thing I hate about this. So we have like a courtier. He's in our court, which should mean that he becomes our vassal if we succeed. But let me see. If King... Oh, we are King Marcus the Wise. If King Marcus the Wise and Skuli Sverkeson are of the same dynasty, or if King Marcus the Wise is the de jure liege of the County of York, Skuli Sverkeson will also become a vassal. I don't think he will become a vassal in this situation. We're not of the same dynasty, but am I the de jure liege of York? No, I don't believe I am, because I don't own... I don't have like a claim on England, basically. So de jure claim of Warwick. Let me think about this. So this Jarl... The County of Warwick is a de jure, a vassal of Jarl Youthfrith the Cruels, which is cause enough for war. If we win, he loves us, and he gains the County of Warwick. We can't do this anyway, because we... Anyway, let's ignore this. We get to try to claim the Duchy of Portugal. Seems like a bad idea. What is this? Hedmark, Opland, the Kingdom of Denmark. I don't like any of these, actually. So, unfortunately, I think, again, we're just going to have to let a bunch of time go by. We've had some internal politics. The Dragon Bows have been sighted off of Gwynedd. Patience is a virtue, but sometimes it gets on my nerves. My daughter never loses her temper, always waiting patiently for a chance to retaliate. That's good. I want her to be patient. That gives her huge bonuses in almost every area of life. We're just going to raise our military quickly and positively trounce the competition here, hopefully. Let's just get these guys going. And in fact, we might be able to take them out without using our upper forces anyway. So let's just merge these guys together. Take out the Vikings. Please work out in my favor. Oh, yes, we did win that one. Did we win a siege there as well? What happened there? Dangerous factions. Okay, who wants independence and thus civil war this time? Is this the lady from the Huberth again? I swear to God, lady, you are making yourself more of a nuisance than is good for you. So we have decent initial plot power. Somebody's got to back me up here beyond just these scrubs here. As usual, invite to plot. We've tried to kill her so many times. I can't believe that she is still alive, unless this is like her daughter or something. Invite to plot. Yes. How about this guy up here? He's only 6%, but that's okay. All of these, like, Welsh areas. Always uprising, unfortunately. How about our marshal? He should... Oh, he can be invited to the plot. Sure, yes, please. And our chancellor will likely join us as well, simply because he doesn't want to rock the boat. That's understandable. Court chaplain. Historically, been a pretty good one for us, even though this is a new guy. Spy master, invite to plot. Yes. And finally, our steward, invite to plot. We gotta murder this lady. Oh, we can't invite our steward. Okay. We have beaten back the Vikings, so I am just going to lower my military forces again. And hopefully, my son Northernlion is aiming for the stars. That is only right. Yes, we do want our kid to be ambitious. Our son to be ambitious, I should say. They have all backed our plot. Let's see if we are... Yeah, we're well over 100%. 139, in fact. And maybe a little bit higher by the end. Nope, not necessary. Again, just letting some time go by. Pretty soon we are going to be in the year 1000, a little bit of a milestone. Our steward has died, which is maybe even a good thing, considering he was kind of an asshole. He did try to kill my son. And this guy has great stewardship. Consider yourself appointed. And you know what? Welcome to Research Economy Tech time. That's what I have my stewards do the vast majority of the time, just to help me improve my budget in the long run. And again, we're just letting some time go by because, you know, my truces don't expire for quite some time. It's taken forever here. Please tell me that we get a proper assassination attempt off here soon. Pope loves us. All right, now that the Pope's at 100%, I wonder if we can get some excommunication going on here. No? One of these days, man. How about the lady from Lincoln? Request excommunication? No. We couldn't request an invasion, can we? No, because we have more troops than them. What about Kent? Can I excommunicate? Please, Daddy, let me excommunicate somebody. God damn it. All right. Well, let's let some time go by here then. We are in the year 1000, so we have survived for 133 years. And in fact, we just keep growing stronger and stronger, in fact, even though there are some bumps in the road, to be sure. Our son is, you know, approaching the age where he'll be a little bit more viable as an heir. A troubadour and his wife, Trobaritz, have arrived from Occitania. Their performances range from vulgar satires to political cervantes and everything in between, including songs and poems of courtly love. Yes, this sure is interesting, and we get 1 learning. Sure, that's fantastic. Anything that increases our stats in the long run, I like. Okay, we have the dragon boats have been seen in Santiago. I don't like that. Please help me. I don't even know if I can send my boats there. Like, okay, let's get our military out. This is why I don't want to own this territory. It's like, it's more trouble than it's worth. So we had like all of our troops to meet up down here, and then we'll raise like a galley and have it carry us over there. My liege is unfortunate. Oh, thanks a lot, nephew. This is the dude I stole the kingdom from. That you hold the title that is rightfully mine. Should I give him the Duchy of Galloway? No, I will reject him diplomatically, and we'll see how he feels about that. Probably pretty bad is my estimation. If I lose Santiago, you know, that's not so bad. The King of Aquitaine died in battle against the King of Hungary. That is real shitty, actually, because my daughter was married to him, and he was going to be a valuable ally for us, hopefully, at some point in the future. So we got 2,000 troops here. Oh, they've already left. Thanks a lot, Asturias. Well, at the very least, it was a good organizational exercise that we did there. Okay, one of your vassals can be discouraged. Fantastic. Threaten the vassal. Why not? Throw your weight around a little bit. So, our daughter, who we had married off, she's the queen mother of Aquitaine. And thus, my grandson is the king of Aquitaine. That's really good to know, actually. So, that should be interesting once we actually die here. Anyway, I ask your forgiveness. You are forgiven, sure. I need to engage in war. This is the thing. I hate that we're just sitting around here with our thumb up our asses. When do our truces expire? My beloved daughter Yilva is concerned that she is still not married. I'll find her someone nice. Don't worry about it. When do our truces expire? So we'll go to diplomacy. One with King Cernwulf the Unready in November. Okay, well, I don't even care about Prince Yingwald. It doesn't concern me at all. This is our son. Or sorry, our grandson, which he can't really do anything with, but maybe we can request excommunication. Nope, he's not an adult yet. One of these days, that's going to work. And we still do have dangerous factions, but I kind of welcome civil war at this point as just a diversion from doing absolutely nothing. Dragon bows have been sighted off the coast of Devon. All right, let's raise our military again and send him down there. He's only 1 county away, so we should be able to win this without even doing anything else at all. Fantastic. Again, training the troops a little bit. We have a substantial degree of gold that we should do something with. Let's find some counties that I actually own, because I always forget which ones I actually own. There's probably an easier way to do this than just like going through each county individually, but it's worth a shot anyway. I imagine most of them would be in Scotland, but I'm checking down here just in case anyway. And I want to only upgrade the ones that I own right now because, there we go. We own all of these, I guess. Because that gives us more tax income if that's what I choose to upgrade anyway. So let's go into Somerset here, and we'll upgrade, oh, something's already being upgraded in there, and there. And we can build a castle, a temple, or a city, and that will give us another holding. Why don't we build a castle here in Somerset? It's going to be a big time investment. I've never done it before. Fantastic. It's going to cost us a ton of money, but it'll give us another holding that we can give away and eventually, you know, increase the size of our empire. Discovery of Vinland. After hearing stories of new land even further west of Greenland, Leif Erikson, son of Eric the Red, has mounted an expedition with a single longship and a crew of 35. Days were spent at sea, but Leif and his crew finally sighted land and traveled south along the coast until they decided to winter at a place he named Vinland. When they returned to Greenland, the brave explorers brought with them a cargo of grapes and some much-needed timber. Upon Leif's return, his brother Thorvald departed on a similar expedition to further map the coastline of new land, but his shore party came to blows with the Skraelings, the local natives, and Thorvald himself fell in battle. Despite this, future expeditions are already being planned to this rich and fertile land. I believe that is in, like, Labrador in Canada is where, like, Vinland is, interestingly enough. That is all I know about that, though. So, the cook complained about Northernlion's temper. The kid shows spirit. Do we really want him to have Wroth? Wouldn't be bad. How about beat him into calm? 30% chance to be patient or 50% chance to be patient would be awesome. Didn't work out for us, though. The Pope still continues to love us. It's not Pope Innocent anymore. It's Pope Bonyface. It's probably Boniface. But now I just noticed that there have been some developments here. So we actually are going to have... do we have a new chancellor that we can appoint? Because this guy sucks. That is the dude that hates us, is it not? No, never mind. Okay, we'll have this guy fabricate claims up here in Cumberland. Again, we're just trying to get some continuous borders here so that I can start pushing England into the Atlantic Ocean, I guess, the North Atlantic anyway. Or the North Sea. I'm not very good with... my naval knowledge here. Okay, so again, our assassination attempt has completely fallen on deaf ears, apparently. We just continue to kind of wait here. We are earning a pretty vast sum of money every month. When our king dies, we'll be able to commission some more runestones and whatnot, but for now, not really all that much that we can do except sit here with our thumbs up our butts and prepare to fight England again, who appear fairly strong. My co-conspirator has hired someone to saw through the supports of the railing on a balcony high of Chiefs Hermescent. Is known to frequent. Someone may soon take a bit of a tumble. All right, let's see. I don't want to approve your offer for war. Karen Banana Dong, my daughter, and Princess of Scotland, has become spy master for the King of Aquitaine, who is also our grandson. Failure! At least she's clueless to who deserves the blame. So fantastic. We're still, you know, our involvement is unknown, but she has not died, which is unfortunate because that's really all I want at this point. More dangerous factions. Today I had to break up a fight between Northernlion and another child. The other children are just selfish. Do I want him to get envious? No. Beat some respect into him. He will lose envious. 40% chance. Let's try that. If he's still envious, sure, you know, Bob's your uncle. Doesn't matter. Yilva, my dear daughter, clearly upset, is reminding me of my promise to get her married. How does she shake up? She's a detached priest. Just... humble, deceitful, diligent, craven, content. Congratulations, you are marrying this courtier. I have just the person in mind. That actually cost us 300 prestige. I wish I had not done that. In hindsight, typhus is broken out in Difflin. I guess when someone from your house marries someone who is lowborn, then you take a prestige penalty for that. So, my bad. I had no idea. Karen Banana Dong has now become spy master for somebody. I don't like that my daughters are now becoming integral parts of the council in other areas. All right. Scully Sverkeson claims that he would be a better chancellor than Jarl Ingvar. Let's look at this guy. What is his stat? No, his state diplomacy, or his diplomacy is not very good. I rule in the Kingdom of Scotland. He doesn't deserve a chance here. We're getting very close to the time when we'll be able to fight England again. My domain size is again too big. So again, we'll go into our court and we'll give away something to... What about this guy? This guy looks awesome. He's not ambitious. It's always the important thing to check, in my opinion at least. You can have the Barony of Cleve. Oh, we built that. Okay. Yes, you can have the Barony of Cleve here. Congratulations. And now we get another vassal, which will hopefully simplify things for ourselves. Always prudent, I guess, to take a look at your vassals. How are they doing on this one? Oh, that guy hates us. We should really have him executed. And this guy's still not dead, but everyone else is pretty fond of us, I gotta say. I mean, we are King Marcus the Wise. Wait a minute. That man is a coward, that's for certain. He can't fight. Shadows and loud noises frighten him, and blood makes him faint. You are a disgrace, and I despise you. I will tell the whole castle about his cowardice. I don't want to do this. He's my court chaplain. He's been very good to me, and he's my relator to the Pope. Magnus is no longer the steward. Okay. We can appoint a new steward. Actually, that guy has a huge stewardship stat. 19. That's really good. The other guy had 24, I think, but still. Much appreciated. We are over 1,000 gold again. Santiago has long ships again. Hopefully, someone down there in Spain will take care of it. Otherwise, that is about to become, you know, the Viking region. Is Sweden really getting involved in combat down here? There's one territory down here, man. Why do you gotta be such a dick? Okay, interesting. Our king died. We knew it was gonna happen. Our new king is 13. King Northernlion the second, the third, the fourth, and no succession crisis. One child lacks a guardian. Ourselves. Do I give him a guardian? Can I just have him educate himself? Is that a good idea? He doesn't need a guardian. He's the king now. What are his stats like? Pretty not great. Gregarious, charitable, ambitious. And he's Norse still. Sure, let's have him educated by the smartest person in the land. This guy. Fantastic. So that might mark a good point to end this episode. Scotland looks pretty solid. Vassals a little bit more perturbed than they were before, which makes sense given that, you know, I've got a short reign penalty, I think. Yeah, short reign minus 45. As the years go by, I should say, this will minimize itself a little bit. I don't think there's going to be a major succession crisis, which is good, because in 4 years we will have a chance to declare war on England. In fact, before ending the episode, I want to do two things. First off, check out how the Turks are doing. Pretty solid. And secondly, why not just... Whoa, I've been appointed as your regent. He doesn't really like me. Regents can cause some weird stuff. Sometimes people get upset by my honest opinions. Yes, you look fat, you have a big nose. It's just the truth. I tell it like I see it, so we've gotten honesty, and we have, like, no control over it. In 3 years... we will not have a regent anymore. So this is why I'm just speeding through the time, basically, so that we can, you know, rule our own nation, essentially. So let's just raise up our troops again. We have enough that we probably just need these guys to come in here and do our dirty work for us, push them back, and then win the war. And again, around the same time, we won't have a regent anymore. We also... I really wanted to kill him. We also... will be able to go to war against England again. Fantastic. So the Pope Boniface the Sixth is sort of okay with us. He's like on a 0 right now, which is not great. I don't really... I will not be blackmailed. So we might actually have a civil war here. We do. All right. And it's a fairly substantial civil war. So I'm going to cut the episode here. This is the hopefully only succession crisis here, and it doesn't appear that crazy. There's only like 3,000 troops. In the next episode, I expect that we will start taking some more English territory again, and hopefully take care of this war. So as always, thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.